My bad. My bad, guys. I made that live private. I might have to edit it. But anyway, like I was saying, um, because I only had one person in here. Well, thank God. But like I was saying, yeah. So the school decided to send me the paperwork now, and the paperwork is so suspicious. That's what I'm gonna say. The paperwork is so suspicious. Like it says, how do you discipline your child when they misbehave? What does that have to do with in school? It says, um, what do you do um, to help your child with homework? Do you have a set time set aside for homework? It says, name the list of schools, which makes sense, and the grades that was associated with each school. But the reason that you left the school, what do you need that for? I filled it all out, but I tell you one thing. A lot of the questions that they asked, I filled out before in his first IEP intervention meeting. So I was like, I'm not going to redo all of that because y'all don't want to pick up where the other school left off. So I put that they could refer to the first meeting on a lot of the concerns. Like, what are your concerns? The same concerns I had. What is the results of this evaluation that was done? Look at the results. When was it done? I put the date that, I put the month and the year that it was done. Look at the first intervention. I'm not, no ma'am. We're not going to keep redoing this and saying that, oh, we can never get it finished. Because this will be the second time that she said she started and didn't finish. Okay, I went to, now I do have to say, the school that I went to in Georgia, they did start, but it was at the end of the year when I moved to Georgia. It was like November. So, school stops in May. So, they didn't get a lot of stuff done except for the decision they was going to make the IEP. They didn't even get to the IEP meeting because they're supposed to do it every 6 months. And being that his teacher left, I think she quit in January. She resigned in January because she said she was moving to Florida. They really couldn't do it because they had a bunch of substitutes after that. So they didn't have anybody that really sat with my son and evaluated his behavior in class for a long period of time. So they didn't never get the official meeting done, which is the second meeting. So when I got here, that is something that, they were supposed to do. When I got here, they were supposed to do the second meeting. And I did what I was supposed to do is tell them, hey, he was about to start tier 3 um, IP. Can you please get the records from the other school so that way y'all can review the results of the evaluations that he was given, review the, support team's notes, and continue with the intervention for his tier 3 IEP. Think they did that? No. The principal said that she hadn't got any records. The principal said that she was having concerns about all of my children. The principal said that I wasn't contacting her, which I just said I went down to the school in person. And she said I wasn't contacting her and I wasn't talking to her about Jonah and his behavior. And she has contacted me numerous times and I don't answer the phone. Like I said, I just called the school today. I spoke to the secretary who transferred me to the nurse. The nurse said she was going to call me back because she was going to talk to the administrator that was a preschool teacher. Because she wanted to see if she had the paperwork from the doctor's office. I never got a phone call. Instead, my husband comes to me with some paperwork. So I'm like, what is this paperwork? Guess what the paperwork is? A whole new process of intervention. They want to do the whole process over again. No. No. If somebody goes to the first grade and they leave in the middle of the school year, you think they're gonna bump them to the first grade again, or are they gonna continue in the first grade? Why the hell would I start something that I already started over again? Did I fill out the paperwork? I did. Because you won't say that Virginia's not cooperating. So I filled out the paperwork. I did what I was supposed to do as a mom. Now, the rest is up to you. Anyway, on another note, um, so as far as um my pregnancy goes, I'm tired of sugarcoating what it is. It is what it is. Um, as far as that goes, I haven't had many symptoms. I'm gonna say breastfeeding and being pregnant is very hard. It is. It really is, because between feeding the baby and feeding the other baby, also it's very dehydrating. Yeah, it also requires you to TT a lot, go into the bathroom constantly, because you constantly trying to rehydrate yourself after dehydrating yourself from breastfeeding. I'm so glad we decided that once my son is 1, he's going to transition to regular milk, so he will no longer get the breast. I know it's on contrary to a lot of people these days, but he's getting regular milk. And he'll be perfectly healthy. We feel like. So, other than that, everything's okay. I had nausea. The nausea done somewhat subsided. Cravings haven't went nowhere. They usually never do. But the nausea has subsided, and the tooth pain. I had to think. The tooth pain. The pregnancy fog is definitely fogging. I don't know if y'all can tell. Unless I'm talking about something that upsets me, and then my mind is constantly racing with thoughts. But otherwise than that, if I'm calm, yeah, pregnancy fog is like, yeah, you're not talking. Talking is not happening. But I just can't wait to move out of this area. And they were trying to say, oh, well, stability is a problem for y'all. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's really not. My husband came back because he thought that, he was going to be here to help his father. And he told the teacher this. He said, this is my home. He said, I don't know where you're from. And if you have what's called generational wealth whatsoever, he was like, but I can come home whenever I feel like it. He said, you might not can't do that because you might be renting wherever you are, but I can come back to my home anytime. This is my home. And I'm like, yeah, she probably didn't even understand that. I'm like, your family has land. And I'm pretty sure Miss Grant, the principal, she's probably gonna you know, tell her, yeah, he has plenty of roots here. Because that's the whole situation with them going to the school, is that their great grandfather went there, their grandfather went there, most of his family works there. The only person who is, outsider is the principal. That's it. That is the only person that is an outsider, is the principal. So anyway, yeah, so I just can't wait. My husband can't wait. We just want to move. Because like I said, this is not working. We tried and we tried and we tried on all four fronts. Like I said, I'm continuing to try. I'm continuing to do what I'm supposed to do because I have to as a parent. The way this system works is you can't stop just because you know someone else is trying to make you stop or trying to basically alienate your kids and kick them out of the school or force you to get them out of the school. You have to continue. And I'm like, y'all talking about stability, but yet you're alienating my kids. You're constantly, nitpicking with my children, and you talking about stability. You're basically making me want to withdraw my children from the school. So I'm like, I won't be in the school for too long. I'm definitely going to remove my children from this school. Um, come, March, I'm going to remove my kids because, no, ma'am. What we're not going to do is we're not going to um, pick on my kids anymore. And me and my husband are working on a cease and desist. So all of that. I'm a mandated reporter. I'm a mandated reporter. The next time someone is a mandated reporter and wastes government time, as well as what's called defamation of character, because when you have an open ACS case, yeah, that goes on your record. So the next time someone, I'm a mandated reporter, and and it ends up where there is no finding. Once again, I'm going to sue you. for defamation of character. I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue the principal because that is a strain on my family. That is, I keep talking loud. That is a strain on my family. That is a strain against my husband because he has to get off of work. He has to come down to these, meetings, and he has to answer the phone for these ACS workers, and they have to go to the school, and we have to make sure we go to certain appointments, and then we have to make sure that, we get them whatever the ACS worker wants or needs. We have to make sure we fully cooperate, and that takes away from the time of us doing what we need to do with our family as well as work. So the next time someone wants to, I'm a mandated reporter, and it comes out that ain't shit happening, I will be suing. You will be paying me for emotional damage to my family, because that is emotional trauma that you're causing my family. For my children to constantly see a social worker, that is called emotional trauma. Also, I will be suing you for all wages lost due to my husband having to get off work and meet with social workers. Yes, I could sue you for that as well. I also will be suing for any time that a a job or anything is like, oh, you have an open CPS case, any apartments, anything. Anytime they gotta go to my medical records, my Medicaid, you know, I had a lady even mess with my food stamp. Any situation that causes me harm, I could sue you for. And I will be doing it. Me and my husband, we will be suing as a family. Mandated reporter that. Because ain't nobody got time. It's too much going on in the world. I mean, too much. People are passing away, losing their lives. Okay? To be sitting here worrying about an ACS worker for something that me and my husband know is not true. We provide our kids with the utmost. ACS worker came in here. She said, I see a 70-inch TV with cartoons on it, and they're outside playing and laughing and just smiling and happy. She came in the house. She said, I see toys in a toy bin. Ma'am, there is other people, I'm pretty sure, in that school that is, hungry. Their children don't have shoes, proper shoes. Their children don't have proper clothing. The children come to school with holes in their clothes. I know because the ACS worker told me there is children in the school that needs more than my kids. Why don't you mandate report that? The ACS worker told me there are children in the school that you need to report on in your classroom. In your classroom. Yeah. Just in case. You never know. They might be lurking too. In your classroom. That you need to report. You need to go tell the people to help these kids. I'm all for, I'm not against ACS. I'm not against, you know, you reporting if you feel there's a concern, but there's no concern here. You've already did that. They've already came out and they've already proven there's no concern here. So can we actually find some children that have a concern? And a lot of these people be up here looking at my appearance and be taking it as my children's appearance. Let me tell you something. Anytime I get some money, anytime my husband gets some money, these kids get the utmost. My son got brand new Jordans that he dogged out. He went to grandmother's house. He got brand new Adidas now. That was, he got those in October. Turn around, he got his Adidas in December. 2 months apart. Where's the concern? Hmm? Every time kids get brand new clothes, they still got clothes with the tags on them. Because I'm not ashamed. I know a lot of people are ashamed to ask for help when they need help. I'm not ashamed. I will ask for help if I need help. The ACS worker asked me, did I need some assistance? I said, yes, ma'am, you can assist me. You sure can. On top of the toys that they already had for Christmas, they got even more toys. We had so many toys. We gave away toys for children's birthdays. Not the ones that, the ACS gave, but we gave away the ones that we bought. Because they had so many toys. So many toys. They had brand new clothes. Not only from, now before y'all say, well, if that was the case, no, not only from the ACS, we had brand new clothes from grandma, brand new clothes from aunts. Okay. Granddaddy even chipped in with the toys, so they had even more toys. Kids don't need for nothing here. I promise you that. Kids do not need for nothing here. Now, there are children who actually need in that school. I'm pretty sure. There's children who need in every school. But I'm just saying what the ACS worker told me. There's actual kids in that school that y'all look at and see it at and wave at and hug and all that good stuff that need. My husband said he seen a little girl. She had on leggings that fit this much of her leg. This much. It's cold as hell outside. I don't I don't know where y'all at. I don't know where y'all from. But here it is cold as hell outside. It is freezing. My daughter had on full leggings because she chose to wear leggings, in which we want her to wear pants, but Are you fighting with an 8-year-old at 6 o'clock in the morning? That's on you. But I'm not. I'm not. So she had on a full legging. She had on a sweater and a coat and a t-shirt. Yeah, she wore a t-shirt. No, actually, she wore a long sleeve shirt. I take that back. Correction. She wore a long sleeve shirt. But she had on a sweater and a coat on top of her long sleeve shirt. But my kids need for what now? And I'm not talking about one of them flimsy coats that all these parents is wearing. I'm talking about she had on a London fog. These people are not even paying attention to what my kids wear. She had on London fog. Okay? Aunts and uncles bought her a Swiss Tech out of Walmart that she couldn't fit. She had on London fog. Then my son had on a Nike coat. Because they said also, and catch me on this, they said my kids do not wear the appropriate clothing for the right type of weather. Meaning, I'm sending them outside in summer coats and t-shirts and shorts in the winter. My son had on a full-blown Nike coat, puffer jackets, the full thing. It went all the way to his hips. hmm And like I said, he had brand new Jordans. Brand new. His uncle bought him brand new Jordans. Red and black Jordans. He scuffed them up. Went to grandma's house. Came back, he got brand new Adidas. Still trying to figure out where's the need. Yeah. My son, he had on, I think Oshkosh Begosh, shoes. We didn't like the shoes. He had on Pumas as well. Because, like I said, there's a lot of family. Okay. So he had on Pumas. We didn't like those either. We went to Walmart. Yes. Like I said, I'm no person. I like what I like. Okay. I bought the Nike coat because I liked it. Because it was thick, it was puffy. My son done ripped it. So now he's wearing a leather coat until I buy him another puffer jacket. But I went to Walmart. I bought him brand new Cocomelon shoes. Just because, just because. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with his Pumas. There's nothing wrong with his Oshkosh Begosh. I just don't like them. They're a little worn to me. They have a little dirt on them. I don't like them. I bought brand new Cocomelon shoes. Where's the need? They say they wear hand-me-downs. I've never seen someone, get upset because children are wearing hand-me-downs. Shit, I wore hand-me-downs. My husband wore hand-me-downs. I'm pretty sure they wore hand-me-downs. Because guess what? If my daughter decides to go in my closet and let's just say, she finds a shirt in there and she wants to wear it as a dress, guess what that is? Guess what that's called? That is called a damn hand-me-down. Not that I would allow her to do that, but I'm just saying. That is called a hand-me-down. If my son decides, oh, I'm gonna go in my cousin's closet. I want to wear this shirt. Can I borrow it? And his cousin goes, yeah, sure. You can borrow that shirt. You can have it. That's an hand-me-down. Like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Her kids wear hand-me-downs. So that's a concern for me. What? And mind you, my kids cannot wear each other's hand-me-downs. So if they are wearing hand-me-downs, in which they have worn their cousins' uniforms and stuff like that, because the school requires kids to wear uniforms, but they have no uniform assistants. And in this state, that is not allowed. Pretty sure other states have implemented that too, but especially this one. You have no fucking uniform assistance. You do not give out any uniforms, period. But you get mad because someone is giving their old uniforms to their littler sibling. You sound stupid. There's no other way to put it. Anywho, so yeah. They said that the kids were looking like the clothes were ill fitting and they were too big on them or too small on them. I said, okay. I didn't fuss. I didn't fight. Kids wear clothes that's bigger than their size all the time. So I was like, you know what? I'm not worried about that. I don't know what kind of parenting, is at their house, because this woman has told me that she has children of her own. But I don't know what kind of parenting she does where she allows her kids to fit just right clothes. But I always buy my clothes in big. I mean, that's how I was taught to parent. You buy bigger, not smaller, um, or just right, because kids go out of clothes. But anyway, we're gonna get back to that kids grow out of clothes part. So I bought them some clothes that fit just right. That was in October. They said this in December. I want to say December, like, yeah, it was December because it was around Christmas time. The clothes had grew off of them. My daughter went from a 7-8 to a 10-12 in 2 months. My son went from an 8-9 to a 10, because he can't fit a 10-12. He went to a 10. Um, my youngest son, he went from a 14 to now 5'6", or he can wear a regular 4 in boys in 2 months. It was just wearing 4T. He was just wearing 4T in Georgia with no problem. It was a little big on him, you know. I went to the store and I bought the exact sizes, and they grew out of them in 2 months. So you know what I went and did? I got all their sizes in bigger sizes. Stupid asses. I mean, just dumb. Just complete. These are the concerns. These are the concerns. When you're concerned about a child, you would think they mean, hey, your child has bruises on their face. Hey, your child looks like they not eating at home. Stuff like that. Those are concerns. These are just nitpicks. Come on, they wear clothes bigger than what they're supposed to. What child wears their size? Mm, 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 mm. And like I said, I'm not getting 7 and 8s for my 4-year-old. I'm getting 5 and 6. He's always been big. My 4-year-old son has always been big. Okay, he was wearing a 12 months, and he was only about 4 or 5 months. He has always been big. And people's like, you got, you know, you got a little fat little chunky thing, ain't it? He went a 12 month. He went a 12 month. Well, what happens when you put the um, 0 to 6 on him or the 3 to 6 on him? It don't fit. And I literally had to show one of my cousins that point because they went and got a 3 to 6 month, put the t-shirt on him, and it just came up to halfway to his belly. It looked like a crop top. It wouldn't button. So I'm not buying clothes that's huge, but I'm not gonna buy clothes that in 2 seconds it's gonna be a crop top. I mean, and I'm a mandated reporter. I'm a mandated. Well, report something that makes sense, darling. Report something that is actually concerning. Because someone having hand me downs or clothes that are bigger than their size is not concerning. Someone not eating, someone having bruises on them, that is concerning. Someone coming to school with the shoes look like, they could walk on the bare street, that is concerning. Oh, gracious. Anywho, we have ended that out. We're not concerned um, with that. Like I said, I filled out the paperwork for my son. Um, as far as my daughter, she went to school the next day, and we washed her that night as we normally do. She got up that morning. We sprayed a little spray on her because it seems like because that day we did not spray her. Um, she wears her little kitty perfume, okay, or she'll wear her mom's expensive perfume sometimes if she doesn't feel fancy. I do sometimes let her wear my expensive perfume, but if she does not smell like a bag of roses, then you know she gets sent home because I did not spray her that day. And the one day I don't spray her, now all of a sudden she stinks. Why are you so close to my child? I think I better talk to, what y'all think? I think I better talk to my child about stranger danger. Because I'm a little concerned now. Now that I say that out loud, I'm a little concerned about inappropriate touching. Because why is it that my child went to school, the one day she didn't get sprayed with perfume, the teacher said she smelled. I didn't think about that. Hmm. I'm gonna have to talk to my daughter about stranger danger. But anyway, I'm about to get up off here. I gotta go edit out because I said a name, even though there's a bunch of those in the world. So, I mean, good luck. But I'm gonna go ahead and edit out that name, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye. I'm about to hop over to my other channel, Reactions with the Jacksons, just in case y'all wanted to hear the tea. Bye.